So this is what the hike is all about. This is Taughannock Falls. So I just pulled into one of my favorite parks growing up. It's Taughannock Falls. It's right outside of Ithaca, New York, and about, I think, 45 minutes from where I grew up. It's a beautiful waterfall. It is raining right now, so I'm actually going to kill some time, make some breakfast, and then go on this hike up to the waterfall. So the great thing about it being raining is I'm hoping the waterfall will be really full today, because sometimes when you go it can be dried out, but it's been raining all week, so I think we'll get a pretty good view. So let me make some breakfast and then I'll take you along on this hike. So it's still raining a little bit, but listen, a little rain didn't hurt nobody. I'm not made of sugar. It's sweet, but not that sweet. So I'm about to go on this hike. The water is flowing. I don't remember a time coming here where it's this much water. So pretty excited to see the falls and, enjoy the views as I hike along the way. So there's actually two hikes that you can do here at Taughannock Falls. There's this one I'm on right now, which is like the waterfall lower trail, and it takes you right to the waterfall to the bottom. You used to be able to swim in it back in the day, I feel like I remember that. Can't anymore. And then there's the upper rim trail, and that one's longer, but you can go all the way around the gorge, and it's also beautiful. You get the views kind of from the top. So if you're here ever visiting, definitely recommend checking out both of those trails. We're just gonna do the short one today. Not dry today. Oh, this looks, I will say, if it's in the dry season, it doesn't look anything like this, but this is a great day. That's the one thing. The trail is a little muddy. It's been raining a ton, but you get an actual full waterfall today. Snap it. So this is what the hike is all about. This is Taughannock Falls. It is super great today because it's been raining all week. If you get here into the dry season, it just doesn't look this awesome, but I've grown up coming here and it's like one of my favorite places still to hike here in the Finger Lakes. So this is right across from the falls. This is Cayuga Lake. I grew up between this lake and the next lake, which is Seneca Lake. And every time I'm here, it just kind of takes my breath away. It's so beautiful, and I definitely didn't appreciate it at all growing up, but I definitely appreciate it now. I mean, look at this. It was just always just so accessible. So yeah, this is Cayuga Lake, and then Seneca Lake, which is the biggest lake, I'll bring you to a little bit later on in this video. Today I'm in my hometown of Waterloo, New York. I just fueled up and I'm about to just go take a little tour for old time's sake of my little town here. I stayed in my friend's parents' driveway last night and it was really nice. Like, I don't know, there's something about small town friendships that is, you know, and those like childhood friendships that last forever no matter how long you've been apart. My friend Amy and I went for a walk and it was just really nice to catch up and to see her parents. And so, yeah, it was a nice night. And now I'm going to go tour around Waterloo, and then I'm going to go head to my campsite at Stinson State Park, which is not too far from here. So come along with me. Cicino's Pizzeria. I don't know if they still have them, but the honey garlic wings used to be my spot. Over here on the right, there used to be a pool store, a billiard shop. That's where I learned how to play pool originally. Just a lot of little shops, cafe, little restaurant, diners, a couple little bars. This was my dentist office growing up. Still a dentist office? Yep. Different dentist. And this is actually where I went to middle school. Over here to the right. It's my middle school. And that is pretty much downtown Waterloo. That's your tour. It's like 96 degrees out, so yes, I did just go into that water with a bunch of dead fish. So, you know, if anything happens to me, hopefully someone finds this video. Good morning. Actually, I've taken a couple days pause from filming anything because I just wanted some me time. I stayed the last 2 nights at Stinson State Park, which is here on Seneca Lake. It was really nice. It's a state park, but it's right on the water. And today I packed up this morning early and walked over here to Seneca, to the top of Seneca Lake, and just going on a walk. I mean, I love being here by the lake. It's just so peaceful. And yeah, this is what I'm trying to establish my morning routine. I actually, big update. I started work yesterday and the one thing that kind of was annoying is I didn't have good service at my campsite. And so I actually had to move the whole van in the morning to this parking lot at the state park where I did have service, so that I could do work. So that was a little annoying. That's definitely going to take some getting used to. but it was worth it to be able to, when I got done working, I jumped in the lake and then I walked around. I'm really trying to kind of establish a routine in this remote working on the road work. So I worked in the morning, I took a little break, and then I worked again in the afternoon. I had a meeting, and then I finished some stuff up and called it a day. I'm trying to establish a morning routine, which includes movement, meditation, and hydration. So I'm trying to drink a bottle of water, get some movement in, and do some meditation all before I start work, so that unlike the past 12 years of my life where the first thing I'm thinking about is work, I literally used to wake up and check my email as soon as I woke up. And I have to I'm holding myself to not do that and make sure I'm focusing on me, then jumping into work. Work is here to pay the bills, and it's really important work, but I'm going to be truly first, and that means me being first thing in the morning. So I am still figuring out the timing of it, but thankfully my job's flexible enough where I have some time to figure that out. So this has been a good test trip, and I mean, look at this. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to meditate right here with the sounds of this beautiful lake. Also, the water where I was yesterday was disgusting, but this over here is so nice and clean. I really want to jump in, but it's not really a swimming area. Same lake, just different part of the lake, and it's just so beautiful. If you live in the Northeast and you haven't made the trip up to the Finger Lakes, you don't know what you're missing out on. It's just a 5-hour drive from New York City, and you have this. There are vineyards, there's great restaurants, there's so many things to do up here. And so I feel like people sleep on the Finger Lakes, but if you're looking for a quick getaway, 5-hour drive is nothing, and it's just a beautiful place to come and just relax and be at peace. So I feel like I'm advertising, and maybe I am. And I'm super biased because this is my hometown, but come on. Come on.